Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of The Climb. My name is Dylan Gilbert, and today I'm going to be running you through my risky move to Melbourne, my first lonely Christmas without family, and my passion for risk taking. Um, yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's talk about why I moved over here. So, about 4 months ago now, I moved over to Melbourne. I randomly won a Small Business Australia award with Australia Post about of September in 2016. Came over and was lucky enough to meet a bunch of influential people at a networking and marketing event. Upon returning back to Perth, I learned that it wasn't as easy to keep in contact with these people via email or following up a lead on a business card. So, yeah, woke up one morning and decided I'm going to move to Melbourne and try my best, go straight into the deep end. I don't usually, as I was saying a second ago, my passion for risk taking, I don't usually do things half-hearted. So yeah, three weeks later, 3.5 weeks later, I'd packed up my bags and I was moving to Melbourne. I was paying 2 rents. I left my housemate in Mount Lawley, so I was still paying that rent. Hoping to get someone to move into our apartment and staying over here. So found myself a little bar job straight away. I've always been in the hospitality game, so um, yeah, it wasn't easy. It hasn't really been easy over the last few months, especially over Christmas time. Like for me and our family, Christmas is a really special time. It's just a super busy time with me, my younger brother and sister all being born in January, as is my cousin. There's Australia Day, Christmas, and New Year. It all happens in a month of each other. So um, yeah, not being around for all those events was quite daunting and pretty hard, really. I've done a lot of travel over the last few years, but I've always made sure that I was home for Carol's by candlelight, and then on the 22nd or 23rd of December. But this time it wasn't meant to be. But I'm on the record. I've got to say it now. I do want to be home over the Christmas period from now on. I didn't enjoy it one bit. So, but you live and learn through experiences, don't you? So, um, yeah, I guess I learned the lesson the hard way, and here's here's to a bigger and better 2017 Christmas. So, um, why did I move to Melbourne? I moved over here for opportunity, I guess. Like it was either Melbourne or Sydney, and I feel like if I was in real estate or accounting or finance or law, Sydney would have the better opportunities. But I'm in like the artsy culture and fashion, so yeah, and of course sport. I play footy, so I decided to come over here to Melbourne, and I haven't looked back since. It's been a very welcoming city. I haven't really got the chance to go and explore everything that it has to offer yet. It has been voted number one city, most livable city in the world for however many years running. But yeah, there's always loads of free events to go and check out. But I haven't really had the time yet. I've always been flat out on the computer. Working silly hours. But for over the Christmas period, I guess this is why it was extra lonely, because I found out that the bar job that I did get was shutting down as of New Year's Eve, and so but I still needed a few $100s a week to live. So I found a new cafe job down in St Kilda, but I want like 25, 30 hours a week in hospo, but whilst I was over in the bar, I was getting 25 or 30 there, and there was a 3 week period there where I was interchanging and going straight to like from the cafe in the morning to the bar at night, and then coming home and packing orders. Especially over the Christmas busy period, I had a bunch of nights there that were just ridiculous. But and then I was just sitting there thinking, oh gosh, like I wish I was just at home. But this is these are the just choices I've made. You make your bed, you lie in it, sort of thing. So um, where to now? Yeah, that's about it really. Um, Now I'm just working at the cafe. Yeah, only working about 25 hours a week there. I've been lucky enough to find some office space in the city that I can a shared office space that I can go and work with Founders Youth Australia FYA. So that's super exciting, and but yeah, again, like something like that doesn't just come about. Like I'm always trying to make the most of whatever opportunities that I can. I'm I'd like to think that I'm not scared to fail, but I'm so competitive with everything that I do that I really want to win. um, but like I feel like I know that you've got to be in it to win it. So like for the office space, for instance, I just randomly came across I was looking up blog articles. I was writing a blog maybe about a month ago now, and it was about social enterprises, right? So I was just researching, social enterprises of Melbourne, who's who and all that sort of thing, and I came across this website. I'd never heard of them before. Followed the prompts, went through the links, ended up finding a email address that then directed me to go and get a working with children's check. I just ticked the box to say I do have one when I don't, and then I got to email the right guy and was just like, "Hey, look, I found you guys online, and I'd love to catch up. I know that I did the wrong thing and just ticked the box I wasn't supposed to, but yeah, the next day I was in the office having a chat with Arn, and luckily enough, everything turned out for the better. So like I love just putting myself in situations where like there's so much not super well yeah super risky. I also love near death experiences. I'm a little bit of a adrenaline junkie, but um, I like putting myself in. Well, I feel that I've been told that when you put yourself in situations where the like, the outcome, if the outcome is failure, then it scares the shit out of you. Then you're going to work a whole lot harder. And when you have something external holding you accountable to your goals, that makes getting the job done so much easier, or at least you're a lot more motivated because you've got someone or something holding you accountable to that. But um, where to from here? I'm still getting used to this whole video in front of me platform thing. It's not really natural. That's for any stretch of the imagination. But back to the move to Melbourne. I came here for the long run opportunity. You really want to be living your life, chasing happiness and chasing your dreams. And I guess it'll take, well, if you guys follow me on this journey, you'll find out what my dreams are and how scary they are. But as long as I'm doing this to try and find happiness mid to long term, I know that living in a tiny little shared house and working stupid hours, it's not really, well, it's definitely not fun, but I'm happy to put in the hard work now to reap the rewards later on down the track. Like I've put myself in so many situations when I've been up at 1 a.m. and then trying to fit in the gym the following morning at 6 o'clock session, and I'm thinking, God damn, like just snooze the alarm, Dylan, snooze the alarm. But then I have this little devil on my shoulder thinking like if 31-year-old Dylan was looking down on you, like looking back and thinking like had a 14-month-old baby and another one on the way, and the alternative was to get an apprenticeship with dad. My dad's a bricklayer, so if I got an apprenticeship with, I'd have to wake up at 5 o'clock every morning to go to work. And if I've got a couple of young kids on the way and I'm not getting any sleep at night, but I've still got to go to work to try and support my family, right? So these are the situations that I put myself in when it's like this is the alternative. You can either do it now when I'm just not 24, and it's relatively easy because you're doing things for you. I don't have a mortgage or a wife or kids or any of those external pressures. Like I was talking a second ago about accountability, you would have a lot of accountability if you had to go to work and you had to succeed. If you had KPIs and targets to reach and sales to make and or houses to build or whatever it might be, roads to lay, bins to pick up. It could be anything. You've got you've got to hold yourself accountable in some way, shape, or form. And for a lot of people, for a lot of young people, it's like, oh, I'll just get through my Monday to Friday, and then I'll spend my paycheck on the weekend. I'm happy to put in the grind now whilst I can, um, and hopefully I get to reap the rewards in the long run. Either that, or I embarrass myself in front of all you guys, and this just turns into the laughing stock. But I'm so determined to prove wrong. Like everybody loves listening to the story of their favorite leader, or um, their favorite business person that went through all the hardship and struggles, and but you just you look back at they look back at their life, and you are invested in their story back then. But 40 years down the track, when they've got 50 companies and making $1 billion, and you're like, I want to be like those guys, but you don't want to put in the work today, where you live with boxes, in your bedroom. Um, it's it's different. That's why I wanted to start this, because I know, like, I don't have to make $1 million this year. I don't have to make $1 million next. I don't have to retire at 30. Like, money's not that important to me. You can seriously, anybody can make $1 million on Amazon selling plastic toys over the Christmas period, drop shipping straight out of China into America and Europe. Like, we working on 2% profit margins. Like, it's super easy. You just teach yourself how to do it. But I don't want to make money doing that. I want to make a business doing the right thing. Um, but that's just me. Like, other people just, they want to retire ASAP and go live in the Bahamas. Like, if that's what makes you happy, then you do that. As long as you know what makes you happy, and you understand, you've got enough self awareness that where you want to be in 3 to 5 to 10 years time. You just work on your path to get there. Well, it's not as simple as that, but if you've got a North Star that you're chasing, you can just chase it. Make decisions in your life today, now, tonight. Write down what you're going to do tomorrow to help you get to that one day goal. Yeah, I'm trying. That's it. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to keep this. I don't want to get these videos too long. I had a bit of a rant, a bit of a ramble. Sorry about that. I went off a bit off script. That wasn't supposed to be in here. I just felt like an event for a second there. Yeah, thank you so much for listening. And next time I will let you know what I'm talking about then. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. And let me know if you enjoyed it. Thank you.